So how to fit a regression line on your GDC. First of all, load the GDC, and we're going to import a picture from its memory. So use the circular input to move through the screens to picture plot. Execute. That's a picture on this particular computer, but you probably have a blank screen at that point. You then follow the only instruction you can, press Options. But now you're offered File, press F1 to get File. You can open a file, press F1 again. You should see the CASIO folder, open that. You then got two choices. Press down to press the files that are called G3P files. Open that. And we're going to open a picture of a footbridge. Now, as we've got to the footbridge, the intention is to try to find the best fit line for the curve of the footbridge. And to do that, we need to give the GDC some idea where that curve is by inputting some points. So press Option and then Plot, which is F2. We now proceed to put some points using Execute and moving around the picture to find the best place to put some points. And so when you've finished, it may look something like this. The more points, the better the fit should be. At this point, you can press End. So that means press Exit. What we want to do now is to find the regression plot. So to do that, we need to find the rest of this menu. So press F6, and there it is, regression. F2 for regression. It's important you have some idea what kind of function gives you that shape. And I happen to think that this will be something like an inverted quadratic function, a negative x squared function. So I'm going to choose that one, which will be x squared, which will be F3. And straight away, it gives me a quadratic regression fit where each of the constants in front of the x squared, the x and the constant at the end are given to you there to quite a number of decimal places. And you can see that it's a negative x squared. So we can now draw that graph onto our picture. So let's go across and press F6, and you can see the line has been drawn on for you. It may be that you need to do some work with this. So just to run through that procedure one more time, if we press Option and we go across to F6, we'll get the regression plot. F6, and we press F2 to get regression, and F3 is the quadratic regression. This time I'm going to press F5, so I'm going to copy that function. I'm going to press Execute, and that will put it into the graphing part of the GDC. So let's see if it went in there. Let's exit this, go into Menu, and then let's come up from Picture Plot and go across to Graph, press, and there you can see the function is in there. Rather a lot of decimal places. It may be wise to round that to 2 or 3 decimal places at most, but now we can draw that function by pressing F6, and it's not selected yet, so I need to press the button that says Select, and now press Execute, and now it's plotted. And you can go ahead and use that function in the way you do any function on the graph plotter.